Hi again. So this is yoga break number 2 in a 3-part series of 10-minute yoga breaks for your workday. So we are working remotely. We need to take some breaks. And this particular break is going to concentrate on your upper back, doing some twisting and moving into the hips just a bit. So inhale the arms up from a comfortable seat. And then exhale down. Inhale your arms up. And then exhale down. Inhale, arms come up. And then let the left hand reach to the right knee and twist to your right. Nice and easy in the upper back. And then unwind and bring the arms back above your head. And take the right hand to the left knee and twist. And come back up to center. And then draw the hands down and through your center of your heart center. Walk your hands out in front of you. And drop your chest down. And slowly begin to walk your hands to your right. Sink your left hip back and away and reach your left hand a little bit further than the right. And then start to creep through the center and over to the other side and creep that right hand a little further than left. Drop your right shoulder, sink your right hip back and down. And then coming back to the center, creep a little bit further forward. And slowly begin to roll over onto your knees and come to hands and knees. Drop your belly on your inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your chin, and exhale, pull everything underneath into a cow, cat back, and then come into your cow slowly. Droop through the spine. Articulate your spine and move with your inhale and your exhale as many times as you need. And maybe even add some extra movements. You can add a barrel roll with your chest in both directions. Shift your weight forward, charge your chest forward, tuck your toes. And then untuck the toes and walk the fingers back towards the knees. Cat your back again. Hands under the shoulders and even a little further forward, tuck the toes, charge your chest forward. And then back yourself back up, untuck the toes. Hands under the shoulders are coming into a twist. So reach your right arm high. Open up. And then begin to thread your arm through. Come to the back side of your shoulder blade on the right shoulder. And then extend your left arm above your head. Put some weight into the hand and press yourself open. Open the elbow. If you want a little bit more here, you're welcome to extend the leg behind you or even out to the side and press yourself a little bit further over, working through the upper back to twist through the upper back. And then bring your hand back under your shoulder, walk yourself back to hands and knees, cat and cow or barrel roll your chest. Let's go to the other side, up and open. And then thread it through. Come to the back side of your left shoulder. Hand above your head, open up, twisting through the upper back. Maybe extend the leg behind you or out to the side for a little more, pressing yourself over onto that shoulder. Bring your hand under your shoulder, begin to walk yourself back up, hands and knees, and again, make any adjustments you need with the barrel rolls or cat and cow. And then begin to lower yourself all the way down into puppy pose. So you're going to keep your hips high right over the knees and drop your chest. armpits towards the floor. And then go ahead and shift forward onto the floor. And bring your hands right up under your shoulders and lift into low cobra. And lower back down. You can stay with another low cobra or come into high cobra, pressing the hands a little closer to your body. And then even lifting the thighs off. And lower back down. We're going to come into one of my favorites, Sphinx pose. And then even transition into walrus. By straightening your elbows, opening the heart, lift the chin. Try not to crunch in your lower back. And then lower down. You're going to do a little shoulder opening here. So open your arms out wide to a T. Bend your right leg. Look to your right. Lift your right leg and then put it behind you, flat on the floor. Opening through the left shoulder and maybe even taking the hand behind you. Let's go to the other side. So arms out at a T, straight from the shoulders. Bend the left knee, lift it up off the floor. Put the foot behind you, rolling over onto the right shoulder, and then taking the left one behind. And then coming back to neutral, hands under the shoulders. Press back up. And come to seated. Just a couple of more upper back twists before we finish up. So cross over that right leg across the left. Squeeze the knee into the chest. And then reach your right arm high and twist. Gaze back over your shoulder. And use your elbow to press your knee across the midline of your body. Unwind. And just take a counter twist to the other side. And then let's do the other side, crossing that foot over and lifting up and twist. Use the arm to press the knee across the midline of your body and look back. You can also do this in a chair if you want to just sit and twist at any time during your day. Unwind and take a counter twist. And then bring your knees behind, your feet behind you and stand on your knee or on your knees. Sit your hips back now onto your heels. Let's take 2 more twists before we come to finish. So use one hand on the outside of the thigh and then take the other hand around to the opposite hip. And then unwind and go to the other side. Unwind and then place your hands behind you and go ahead and lift your hips and your heart and your chin. Opening through the heart and then lower back down. Stand up on your knees. We're going to do a camel pose to energize ourselves. So take the hands to the lower back as if you've got your hands in your back pockets of your jeans. Lift up your heart, open through the heart and the clavicles. Keep your hips right in line with the knees. Support your lower back. And then rise up. One more time, up and back. Energizing heart openers. And then rise up. Sink down and back into child's pose. Arms out in front of you. Knees together. And then shift yourself over to seated again. Arms out wide. And then cross the arms in front of you and give yourself a big hug. And then go and have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for joining me.